Hey there, F1 fans! It's Andy, and today we're delving into the remarkable turnaround of McLaren in the 2023 season. They've proved the doubters wrong with some jaw-dropping updates that have catapulted them up the F1 order. But how did they manage this incredible feat? Let's take a closer look behind the drive. The season didn't start on a high note for McLaren. Their aerodynamic efficiency targets were missed, and that hindered their early season performance. Unable to add more downforce without compromising drag, they found themselves off the pace in the first couple of rounds. It was déjà vu from last year when they struggled with brake temperatures and hot conditions, barely finishing the first race in Bahrain. However, McLaren wasn't one to back down from a challenge. They went back to the drawing board, redesigned their development direction, and pushed for a new upgrade package. This upgrade arrived in Azerbaijan and brought a new floor and bodywork to the car. Lando Norris seemed pleased with the changes, and the team was slowly making progress. The turning point came during the British Grand Prix, where McLaren delivered an astonishing performance. Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri, the young guns of the team, emerged as the stars of the show. Norris secured an impressive second place, while Piastri claimed a fantastic fourth spot. Their extraordinary performance caught the attention of none other than Lewis Hamilton, who hailed the McLaren car as a rocket ship. But let's rewind a bit and understand the challenges McLaren faced. The 2022 season wasn't kind to most teams due to the introduction of new aerodynamic regulations, making it tough to produce high-performance cars. McLaren, too, struggled to meet their targets, and the beginning of the 2023 season was plagued with performance issues. However, McLaren's resilience shone through as they introduced a major floor upgrade during the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. This move marked the beginning of their revival journey. But they weren't done yet. At the Austrian Grand Prix, Norris received crucial upgrades, making his car a force to be reckoned with. Soon after, Piastri's car was also equipped with the same updates. The upgrades paid off immensely, with Norris and Piastri putting on a show at Silverstone. Their qualifying performance was exceptional, leaving their midfield rivals in the dust. They finished second and fourth on the grid, proving that McLaren was on the rise once again. So what were these magical upgrades that turned things around for McLaren? Reports suggested that the team was inspired by Red Bull's concepts. They made changes to the radiator inlet, increased the height, and improved aerodynamics. The results were staggering, as the car became the closest challenger to Red Bull in qualifying. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. As Norris wisely pointed out, there are still challenges ahead. The team has several more upgrade packages in the pipeline, and they need to remain cautious. The season is long, and they might face difficulties on tracks that don't suit their car's strengths. Nonetheless, McLaren's progress has been undeniable, and their long-term vision is inspiring. With a new technical director and a dedicated restructuring program, they are committed to fighting for podiums next season and vying for victories in the following seasons. The determination of the team principal, Andrea Stella, is admirable, and he's proud of the progress they've made so far. But hold on, we mustn't forget Norris's candid remarks. While celebrating the incredible performance at Silverstone, he also reminded us that there are still areas to improve. After all, a true champion always seeks to better themselves. But the real breakthrough came in Austria. Norris received a crucial upgrade, and the team saw the chance to accelerate their development timelines. They brought the upgrade to him at the Red Bull Ring, showing immense confidence in the new design. Norris didn't disappoint, securing a fantastic fourth on the grid and finishing the race in the same position, showcasing McLaren's newfound race pace. Then came Silverstone, and McLaren was unstoppable. With Norris and newcomer Oscar Piastri both sporting the latest upgrades, they secured second and third on the grid. In the race, they were the second fastest team, proving that their rapid progress was not just a fluke. A late safety car prevented a double podium, but it was still an extraordinary performance that caught the entire paddock's attention. While Hungary would present a different challenge, the signs were promising for McLaren. They were in the hunt, proving themselves as serious contenders for the title of the second fastest team on the grid, a title they'd been chasing for quite some time. A significant factor in McLaren's newfound success is their driver pairing. Norris and Piastri looked comfortable in the car, adapting quickly to the upgrades and delivering strong results. The decision to replace Daniel Ricciardo with Piastri seems to have paid off, as both drivers demonstrated remarkable pace. But can McLaren truly challenge Red Bull's dominance? It's a question that keeps F1 fans on the edge of their seats. With Red Bull's near-flawless reliability, beating them in a race seems like a daunting task. However, McLaren's progress and versatility make them a serious contender. The team's upgrades have not only impressed their fans, but also caught the attention of Mercedes, their engine provider. The progress McLaren has made with the same power unit raises hopes of even greater achievements in the future. Now let's look at some predictions for this weekend's race. It's time for another thrilling round of F1 predictions, and boy, do we have some jaw-dropping action to cover. Max Verstappen's unstoppable winning streak continues, and he's proving to be an indomitable force on the track. Last time out in Hungary, Verstappen showcased his prowess once again, overtaking Lewis Hamilton before turn 1 and securing a 33-second victory. The Dutchman is now on a 7-race winning spree, and he's undoubtedly the favorite heading into the next race. But there's another driver who's been making waves lately, and that's Lando Norris. With McLaren's latest upgraded package, he's been on fire, finishing no lower than 4th in recent races. Back-to-back runner-up finishes at Silverstone and the Hungaroring have solidified his position as a strong contender. Now, let's dive into the upcoming Belgian Grand Prix, where there are some exciting storylines to keep an eye on. Can McLaren maintain its impressive form and prove itself as the real number 2 force in F1 right now? Their podium results at the Hungaroring certainly suggest so. However, it won't be easy to challenge Verstappen, who's been leading from the front row and dominating the races. Fast forward to the race day, and Verstappen's prowess was on full display at Spa. Despite starting 6th due to a gearbox change penalty, he wasted no time in charging through the ranks. He swiftly climbed to 4th place after a collision between Carlos Sainz Jr. and Oscar Piastri. Eventually, Verstappen took the lead in the second stint and cruised to his 10th victory of the year, putting him 6 wins away from breaking his own season wins record. But the competition wasn't far behind, with Sergio Perez securing Red Bull's first 1-2 finish since May. Charles Leclerc of Ferrari also put up a strong fight and clinched a well-deserved 3rd-place finish, showcasing Ferrari's potential as the second-best team at Spa. As we head into the summer break, the countdown to Verstappen's 3rd championship has already begun. However, we can't help but wonder how the second half of the season will unfold. So let's get to the exciting part, the predictions for the upcoming Grand Prix. Prediction #1. Red Bull double podium. With Perez showing great form and Verstappen's unstoppable momentum, a Red Bull double podium seems like a solid bet. As long as Perez avoids major mistakes, he's likely to join Verstappen on the rostrum. Ferrari's Leclerc may be starting ahead, but Red Bull's race pace gives them the edge. Prediction #2. Leclerc podium finish. While winning the race may be a stretch, Leclerc has shown impressive pace throughout the weekend. His previous podium finishes in Azerbaijan and Austria make another top 3 finish a real possibility, especially with Ferrari's strong showing as the second-best team at Spa. Prediction #3. McLaren double top 6. Can McLaren keep up its impressive streak and secure another double top 6 finish? It won't be easy, as they're trailing behind Ferrari this time. Norris and Piastri will have to outperform Hamilton or Sainz to make it happen. However, McLaren's performance on high-speed, downforce-dependent tracks like Spa gives them a fighting chance. There you have it, fellow fans. The stage is set and the anticipation is high. We're in for another exhilarating race weekend. Remember to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any updates, and stay tuned for more thrilling F1 action. Let's buckle up and get ready for a thrilling ride at the Belgian GP. While it's uncertain whether McLaren will beat Red Bull in the 2023 season, their rapid progress has injected much-needed excitement into the championship. As it stands, McLaren is 5th in the standings, but their recent surge puts them in contention for a podium finish. An incredible result considering their position at the start of the year. Overall, McLaren's progress has reignited the thrill of the 2023 F1 season. Their journey to becoming one of the fastest teams on the grid bodes well for the future of the sport. Will they manage to dethrone Red Bull and clinch victory? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure. McLaren's comeback is a sight to behold. Stay tuned to Behind the Drive for more thrilling F1 updates. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button.